The space beside his bed had always been unsettling. Not a conventional closet, no. This was a yawning cavity in the wall, a dark maw hidden behind a crude, heavy door. It lacked a handle, this door, as if it was never meant to be opened by human hands. It stood ajar now, the way it often did when he woke in the dead of night, as if something unseen delighted in reminding him of its presence. He was 19, not a child anymore, and yet the sight of that open door sent a tremor of primal fear through his very being. It had started subtly, these nocturnal visitations. He'd wake to find the door slightly ajar, a sliver of darkness bleeding into his room like a bad omen. At first he dismissed it, blamed it on a faulty latch, a trick of the mind. But deep down, a seed of unease had been sown. The darkness had grown bolder since then, more brazen in its taunts. He'd wake to sounds, a soft scraping, a whisper of movement from within the closet itself. The air grew heavy, a weight pressing down on his chest, stealing his breath. He'd lie there, paralyzed, while his rational mind waged war with the primal fear that told him something was very wrong. Tonight, the darkness was different, thicker, more oppressive. It felt alive, a sentient entity holding its breath, savoring his fear. He jolted awake to the sound, faint but distinct, of rustling plastic coming from inside the closet. His heart stuttered, his blood turning to ice. No breeze, no logical explanation, just the horrifying implication that something was moving within the confines of his room. He fumbled for the light switch, dread coiling in his gut like a venomous snake. The bare bulb flickered to life, casting long dancing shadows as his gaze darted to the closet door. It stood open, a black rectangle framing the terror that awaited him. And there it was. A figure, shrouded in darkness, stood in the back of the closet, its eyes locked on him. A chill shot through him, a primal fear so profound that it stole his breath. He couldn't move, couldn't scream. All he could do was stare into those eyes, cold and calculating, like a predator sizing up its prey. A strangled cry finally escaped his throat, a sound born of pure, unadulterated terror. His father, bless his oblivious heart, rushed in, drawn by the sound of his son's despair. But the figure was gone, vanished as if it had never been. Only the lingering chill in the air and the raw terror etched on the boy's face hinted at the truth. Driven by fear and a desperate need for comfort, he sought refuge on his parents' floor, a child again, seeking solace from the monsters under the bed. But the darkness had followed him, had seeped into his very being. And then, as his exhausted mind teetered on the brink of sleep, he heard it. The unmistakable creak of his bedroom door slowly opening, the sound of retreating footsteps, the slam of the front door echoing in the dead of night.